in our world there are many areas which we think we know a lot about, and which are reasonably well established, but they aren't, and other areas which are very useful but shunned because they are beyond what science is capable of understanding and explaining. These are the areas I'm interested in. So, parapsychology, special abilities, psychics, that kind of stuff, astral travel. Those sorts of things are things I'm getting into because they're just so useful. So I suppose I right now am incapacitated. So when one has good skills, it's very easy not to use them, just I suppose live a normal life. When you lose what you've had, it can be really tough going. So I suppose I've lost what I had, and now I'm very ordinary, and I struggle and suffer and do it tough. So I've lost what I've had, but I do try to detach from these feelings of loss and misfortune, and try to focus on, hey, what can I do now to make things better? That's right. Go for the adjusted approach of, hey, shit happens, what can I do now to make things better? So this is what I try to do, and it's useful because focusing on things out of our control, or which have happened and we can't change, is just a total fucking waste of our effort. Don't do it, because it's not the adjusted response. So don't fuck around with things which you can't change or which is beyond your influence, and just focus in the here and now on, hey, what can I do now to make things better? That is for me and those in my circle of influence. Groovy. I'm interested in making things better, having fun, and most of all enjoying the experience. So right now I am like a duck out of water, in that I have very limited skills, but I still have some skills, and with the little I have, I try to make the most of it. I was talking to a chess player last night. It was a bit weird, and I didn't like him because he was weird. Very weird guy. So, bit of a weirdo, and especially because I got excited as a chess player, heard, hey, this guy bats for the wrong team. Going to the harbour shock. I got very shocked by that. So I suppose bats for the wrong team, bad bloke, was happy to sort of turn my head and say, hey, go sit somewhere else. So that was what happened then. But I'm saying he did have one good idea, which was, I suppose, how he... What was the idea? He is a chess player, quite high up in Australia, good chess player, and he tries to, in his chess, have a unique, novel approach to chess. I suppose because chess players are always good at beating players who play common moves, but his moves are quite unique. But I'm saying, what was the message again, I suppose? What was the idea? I've lost it in the mess. What was the idea again? So, chess player, special abilities, and anyway, I've forgotten. So I suppose with the special abilities, they are, and parapsychology, very, very useful areas. I feel as though they have many, many, many very useful applications for defence. So they're awesome, and an area I want to be involved with, even though at times this area has a low reputation. So I suppose, anyways, I suppose whether the reputation is, whether the reputation in this area is low, I don't care, because the skills and things you learn there or able to recreate in yourself are amazing. And for those who say, hey, I'm scientific, so I don't go into this parapsychology nonsense, or this, I suppose, paranormal, or this other weird non-scientific stuff, I suppose, I say to them, that's fine, you're lost, because you're missing out on skills you could have to make your life better and those of your family and friends. I like focusing on the most adjusted approach, the best answer, and I feel as though there is much to be gained from developing psychic abilities and special abilities via training from those in parapsychology, or alternatively by having these skills transferred via a hypnotist, so a expert government hypnotist, transfer these skills into patients, or I suppose more facilitating the transference, I'll say again, or more facilitating the transference, whereby you have one who has the special ability hypnotised, we have a regular person hypnotised too, and the government hypnotist facilitates the transfer of encouraging the person with the special ability to tell the brain of the other person how to create the special ability in him and her. So I feel as though our unconscious brains work at the hardwired level, and obviously there still are some moral requirements. Obviously, I suppose, as well as there's also the requirement to have shitloads of the appropriate dose of appropriate drug to create the depth of trance to make it happen. So I feel as though all these things need to happen. I suppose you also have to have a great hypnotist, very brainy guy, and also to guide the person who has the possibility to have his or her unconscious tell someone else how to make that possibility occur in them. Groovy. There is much to be gained via parapsychology and engaging with those special abilities. Sorry, I say again. There is much to be gained from parapsychology, and I feel this area will be getting an even bigger boost in funding because of its massively important knowledge, which I suppose will highly supplement that which the global autonomous surveillance response system will be providing. So I feel as though the knowledge gained from psychics and others with disability can be recruited now, and we can do much good in the here and now. This will supplement that knowledge gained from surveillance. It's all about having many running systems, I suppose, which work to ensure that what the answers we get are accurate. So I feel as though there will be many psychics doing the same work to try to get that redundancy, which I suppose ensures that we have the right answer. So it's all about trying to recruit the best workers, have a very close team, and have everyone work to help each other out with respect and appreciation, and most importantly a focus on love and closeness and teamwork and patriotism. Groovy. Let's make it so. Let's bring it on. Let's make it so. Let's do it. Groovy. We are a great team. A great, close team.